So welcome everyone. This is the triadic color combination for turquoise, magenta, and yellow. The three colors that you see here. Our primary color that we're going with is the one in the middle, which is turquoise. And all three of these hues and shades are going to be more of a cool tone. So for those of you who are summer or winter, this video would be predominantly for you. It does make them a little bit cooler because this particular tone has gray added to it, so this makes all three of these colors more cooler in regards to the hue and the shade. So with turquoise, we did a triadic color combination, and triadic basically means that there's three colors across. It makes like a triangle on the color wheel. So magenta is directly across, as is yellow, and both of them have gray added to them. I have some suiting examples on the next slides that I'm going to give you some examples of things that you could pull from your own closet, and then if you do see anything that is on the slides that you like, there are links in the show notes below so you can check out those items. But these particular color combinations are really interesting because turquoise is a hue of blue, and blue is our trust building color, which is very appropriate to wear for jury selection, for dear first day of trial. We want to go with the blue that is best for our skin tone. So again, if you have not had a color analysis, I encourage you to get one done. There's a link in the show notes below to get one done virtually, very quickly and inexpensively through me. It's very important to know your season so you know what hue and shade work best for you. Because if you're wearing blue to build trust, but you're wearing the wrong shade of blue, for example, if you are, a spring or an autumn, you want to be wearing more of the earth tones of blue rather than the brighter shades that a summer or a winter could wear. Because when we wear the wrong hue and shade for our skin tone, it detracts from the effect that we're trying to have. To use it as a tool, and it can make us look tired, it can make us look sick, and it just takes the focus off of where we need it to go. So very important. So again, blue is our trust building color. This particular hue is turquoise, so it's still going to have that same trust building effect, and it's light enough where you could wear this as a shirt, a suit, in your tie, on those first few days of your trial. The second color here is going to be the yellow. Now, yellow is our cautionary color. We want to be very careful of how we wear yellow and how much yellow we wear. Because yellow, the cautionary color, it does trigger our fight or flight mode mentality as human beings, so it puts us off guard. If you are going to court and you need to cross-examine someone, or perhaps you're doing a deposition and you really need to get them off their game, then yellow is a good color to go with. But again, make sure you're wearing the right hue and shade for your skin tone, and wear it in moderation. And the last one here is going to be magenta. So magenta is a little bit darker than a mauve, which is kind of like a pink, in that pink and red area, but it goes more it kind of creates like a purple color. So from a color emotion standpoint, it's going to fall more under purple. Purple is our loyalty building color. We never want to overuse purple because it can make us appear fake or not sincere, which we don't want under any circumstances. But it is a good loyalty building color. When people see purple, it makes them want to follow, to be loyal to whatever it is that they're looking at or hearing or paying closer attention to it. So this is a really nice color combination here. Now, the first suit that I have here is more, not so much magenta, but a step below that hue, which would be more of a mauve. So it's still within that family. It's still going to have that same effect where it's almost, again, building that loyalty factor. I've paired it with two different ties here, both solid colors. This one is an aqua, which is going to be a lighter shade of the turquoise, a lighter hue. But you can see here when you see it together, it actually can pull out some of the green, almost some of the blue. It's like a blue-green that's hidden in the suit pattern. So it pairs very, very nicely. If you did that with a white or off-white shirt, or an ivory shirt, it would really look very sharp and very nice. And it's a good suiting color to wear too during this time of year for, the summertime. The other one that you can pair it with is going to be like a yellow tie, solid yellow tie, which is still going to be a little bit lighter, which is good, again, using it in moderation. So if you were going to go and cross-examine or do a deposition, I would recommend this tie rather than this one. The aqua one I think would be really good paired with a suit like this if you were going, to court. So or even, again, mediation, another good one, or a networking event. There's lots of different ways that you can wear this. And I know sometimes in court, not everybody feels comfortable with this. I think it depends on the type of case where you might want to wear this particular suiting. But it is very nice, and it does pair well with the aqua. Now this little collage that I have here, these two color blocks with patterns are suiting fabric for a sport coat and trousers. What I did is I paired these with a blue, like almost like an aqua blue shirt. This one I also paired with pink because even though that's still lighter, it's still kind of in that family. You're not always going to be able to get all three colors to look exactly alike. So sometimes you have to improvise and you have to also go by what you already have in your closet. So this particular one, as you can see here, the pink shirt picks up on a nice light pink pattern in this fabric. Same thing too with this blue here. You can see that it's kind of pulling out more of a very light turquoise in this pattern. You could even pair either one of these with like an off-white or just not a pure white, but like an off-white or an ivory colored shirt. And then for ties, again, you could still pull with the yellow as well for either one of these patterns. But if you do go with like a yellow tie, I would recommend either a blue shirt or a white one. Now this one here, you could actually really probably could pair this with a pink, with the pink shirt and with either one of these suit patterns. Just because you have two patterns it looks bigger just because we're looking at the fabric swatch, but when you look at the suiting as a whole, the fabric, sometimes you don't see the pattern in it completely, and you can still mesh other patterns with it, like these two here. This one here is really nice because it kind of has all three colors I've talked about today. A yellow, there's a little bit of magenta there in the flower, and blue in the center. It's a little bit harder to see on the screen, but that could pair very well with either one of these suit fabrics. I think this one much better, this particular one here. And I think with the pink that this one would be really nice too with the stripes, because there's almost with that white, there seems to be kind of like a pink undertone there as well. So that could actually pair very nicely. This is an opportunity for you to get into your closet, see what you have, see how you could utilize this color combination and for what scenario. So there's a couple of different options for you. I would also recommend, again, after you look through your closet, see what you have available, see what you need to add. Don't ever feel like you have to go out and buy everything brand new or feel like you have to have all three colors and have them matching completely, just like they are on the cards. That it doesn't always happen like that, but you'll find as you play with different color items that you're going to be able to see that, wow, this looks really good. It looks really sharp and it has the colors that can evoke the emotions that you want for that particular day. So again, I hope that this helps. There are links in the show notes below for online color analysis. It's $97. You can get it done very easily and quickly, just filling out a form after you pay, and the results are emailed to you and your color card is mailed to you. If you are liking any of the suiting here, this particular suiting is from J. Hilburn. I will have a link below. The ties and the other suiting is in my store. If you have any questions or if you have an actual color combination or color that you would like for me to do a triadic or even monochromatic or split complementary color combination, put that in the comment section below and I am happy to oblige. I hope everyone is having a great day and I will see you soon.